Now to the countdown to the first presidential debate set for tomorrow night. Our chief White House correspondent Mary Bruce and Rachel Scott, who's following the Trump campaign, are tracking the very latest. Mary, we'll start with you. President Biden has been hunkered down at Camp David practicing for the big showdown. What can you tell us?
Well, that intense prep continues today, the final day for him to prepare. The president is doing 90-minute mock debates at Camp David. His personal attorney, Bob Bauer, filling in, playing the role of Donald Trump. And while the president remains behind closed doors publicly, his campaign is continuing to give us a preview of what's to come tomorrow night. They are hammering Trump where they feel he is most vulnerable. Today, arguing that he is a danger to democracy. And today, they're now getting some backup from a Republican. Former Congressman Adam Kinzinger is now officially endorsing the president, citing Trump's role in inciting the January 6th attack on the Capitol. Now, Kinzinger has been a vocal critic of the former president, and he says that while he certainly doesn't agree with President Biden on everything and that as a lifelong conservative, he never thought he would see himself endorsing a Democrat, but he says that the stakes are simply too high in this race, saying he is backing Biden because of his, quote, unwavering support for democracy. And another issue that the president is likely to tout tomorrow night, his actions on immigration. The White House this morning, it says that the president's recent executive action on asylum has cut border encounters by more than 40%, while they say Republicans continue to block border security measures. Lindsay.
Mary, we will be watching that debate together. Thank you, Rachel. I want to bring you in here. We know Donald Trump has been holding policy sessions with his advisors, and now we're learning that the judge in his hush money trial has partially lifted the gag order ahead of the debate. What will that mean?
Yeah, and the timing here is critical because we know that Donald Trump has been speaking with his advisors about how he should handle questions about his conviction. And so now the judge partially lifting this gag order, which will allow the former president to talk about the witnesses in the case, including his former fixer, Michael Cohen, and also about the jurors who found him guilty on those 34 counts of falsifying business records. Trump, though, still not happy about this, calling it ridiculous, insisting that the gag order needs to be lifted entirely. He is still barred from going after prosecutors and their families ahead of his sentencing. Something the former president is also frustrated about, that there will be no live studio audience at that debate. He says it will be harder for him to gauge how he's doing, though aides and allies think it might keep him more on message. Lindsay.
We'll be watching intently tomorrow. Rachel, thank you so much, and Mary as well. Tomorrow night on ABC, watch the CNN presidential debate simulcast. It all starts at 8 p.m. Eastern with the ABC News special Race for the White House with David Muir. I'll be there as well with the ABC News political team. Rebecca?
You'll be leading that charge with David Muir. Lindsay, thank you.